What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Affleck 9916 and welcome back to episode 83 of this MLB 16 The Show Road to the Show here on Friday night. Hope you guys are all having a good end to your week. It's about to be the weekend, and we have more Road to the Show coming up for you the next couple days. Sunday, I'm thinking about actually doing that dorm tour video. Maybe not. I might just do Road to the Show, but I might do that for my Random Crap Sunday video. I don't know yet, but here we are playing against the Arizona Diamondbacks, leading 6-3 here in the bottom of the ninth at Chase Field. I've played here a lot in the past, and boy have I been burned a lot in the past back during my days in the San Diego Padres, former division rival, obviously. We are going to strike out the second batter to get 2 outs. Mets are still right around 500 in the standings, and you know, we're like 4 games behind making the playoffs, so we gotta get a winning streak together. You know, if we finish 81-81, 82-80, somewhere around there, we're not going to make the playoffs. We need to win. I'm going to guess 86, 87, 88 games. So we have to go on a winning streak if we want to make the playoffs. It's just, in my opinion, that's going to be imperative, because I don't think we're going to make it going 82-80, you know, or 80-82. We're not going to make the playoffs unless we have a fairly solid winning record. But we do get the save right there. It's our 34th of the year. Jack Davis, lots of save this year, despite the fact that he's kind of had an on and off year, and that's what the Mets have had. We're at 60-60. They've been very inconsistent. They've been very streaky. They'll win 5 out of 7, then they'll lose 5 out of 7. You know, they'll go 9-1 in 10 games, then they'll go 1-9 in 10 games. That's how they've been the whole year, back and forth, back and forth. They just can't seem to, you know, hold it together. They drop a couple games below 500, and then they get back up to 500, then they drop below, get back, get maybe 1 or 2 games above, but that's about it. But look at that save right there. 1 pitch, a line drive to first base for the out. That's got to be the fastest save in MLB history right there here in San Francisco. Something you don't see much right there. That is, I was like, holy crap, did I really just get the save that quick on a line drive to first base? I don't know. That's not something you see much. It takes me longer to talk about it than it does for it even to happen, which is pretty funny. But working on a training session now, and this went on a lot longer than the save. We kind of struggled. Negative 80 points with 6 chances left, and they're going to get another base hit. So our own lineup is doing us some harm in this session. 5 chances left, negative 205 points. We do get a strikeout, so that finally is going to get us back almost in the positives. We still have negative 5. We now have 5 points after getting ahead in the count with 4 chances left, and we get a strikeout, so 230. We need 1,000, though, to get that bronze medal here on the highest difficulty level, and it's not going to happen. 1 chance left, 650 points. They hit it on the ground to the right side. It's fielded by a second baseman. Throw to first gets the out, so we do finish off fairly well. We end up getting almost to 900 points, but it's not going to be enough. Going to our next game, look at this. Loss, 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 loss. 4 losses in a row between games. That, honestly, guys, is like a punch in the stomach for the New York Mets. 62 and 67. We needed those wins. And we're playing against Phillies, the division leaders. We got to do something here. We got to get these wins. We got to really tear it up now after we lost those 4 games, you know. Getting into crunch time, and that's just not what we need with this team. But unfortunately, that's what happened. So next batter comes up after we let up a single, and we fall behind 2-0 to him. Next pitch is going to be on the ground, fielded by second baseman to the shortstop for 1. Over to first, it's a double play. So good rebound, and there are 2 gone here in the 9th inning. So Jack Davis pitching a little bit better in this episode than he's been recently. He's kind of been struggling a lot, but you know, good start to this episode. 0-2 out, trying to end this game with a save. This one's hit high to left field. Maybe it's not a good start to this episode. This ball is gone. So a home run, and the game is now 4-3. Makes me glad I got that double play, but you know, maybe it's not the best start to this episode, because we've now let up a run in just 2 games, 2 games and 1 out if you count that San Francisco game. But next batter comes in Tommy LaStella. He's going to fly out to center field. That was almost another home run, but luckily we are able to get our 36th save of the year, closing in on 40, and at 170 saves for our career, closing in on 200 for that number. Hard to believe we're almost at 200 career saves. That is a lot of baseball, guys. That is a lot of baseball, but Vince Velasquez gets the player of the game. We will improve some training a little bit. Sinker velocity is at risk of going down, so we're going to make that go up 1. And we'll come into our next game, leading Miami 5-2. My ERA, as you see, 2.98 at this point in the year. I have 52 strikeouts in 48 innings. Not bad at all. We lead the Marlins 5-2, though, trying to get a perfect inning here to keep that ERA below 3. I do not want to finish above 3. That would not be too good as a closer. 1-1 pitch going to be fouled off, so we get him down 1 and 2. Very next pitch to the batter is swung on and hit the right field. That one is going to be a fair ball. I wasn't sure. I thought that might have been foul, but he does get into second base with a double. There's nothing I can do. I can't challenge it as a pitcher. I think that's a challengeable play in baseball now. I don't know. But next batter is going to fly out to right field. Nice sliding play by the right fielder to make the catch. Taking another look at this one. I don't really know if he needed to slide. He could just ran in on that, but whatever. He made the catch, so I can't really make fun of him for it. But next batter comes in, first pitch to him. This one's going to be a sinker in there for a strike at 92 miles an hour. We get him down 0-2, going for the strikeout. He hits it to first, and a snare by the first baseman. And our defense has had some nice plays here in the bottom of this 9th inning. Here's another look at that one. Boom. Nice sliding play by the first baseman. And it ends up saving a run, which is huge for Jack Davis's ERA. Not really huge for this game. That run doesn't really matter, but, you know, they would have been rallying. The tying run would have been out the plate, so it's huge. 1-2 out, and kaboom, 100 miles an hour. We freeze them looking at that fastball, and that is going to be it for the game. We get the win in our 37th save of the year for Jack Davis. You see the Mets outfielder celebrating. And enjoy the celebration while it lasts. You got to have a lot more of those if the Mets want to make these playoffs. But adding some more training points, a few other things starting to get into the red, and we'll come into our next game playing against the Washington Nationals. Just a 1-run lead here. We're going to get this game started out with a fastball. That should have been a strike, but they called it a ball. The umpires have been horrible in the last couple months of the season. This is the worst they've ever been. I don't know what's been going on with them, but they've had the smallest strike zones here in 2021. 3-0 pitch, and we miss again, so it's just going to be a 4-pitch walk. So we get a runner on with no outs. Next batter comes in. First pitch to him is a changeup in there for a strike, so he's down 0-1. We then get him down 1-2, going to try to strike him out on another changeup. Here's the pitch. He hits it on the ground. Third baseman fields, throws to second for 1, and over to first. A beautiful double play. And just like that, they go from having the winning run, or the go-ahead run on the plate, to having nothing on the bases at all. There's another look at that double play. Good job by the Mets defense. They've been pretty solid in this episode. Now we have to trying to get out of this game with another save. We're going to miss low with a fastball. We then fall behind 2-0. Jack Davis had a little bit of control problems in this episode. We come back with a curveball. That misses low, so it's now 3-0. Trying not to walk him here, but at the same time trying not to give him something to hit, and he does end up hitting what I give him. Luckily, though, I didn't give him anything that he could have pounded out of the ballpark. It's just going to be a single. So, I mean, single walk, it's the same result. There's a runner on first. Next batter comes in. It doesn't matter. He hits it to short. Second baseman throws to first, and we get the out and the save. And that, guys, is going to do it for this episode. 37 for 43 on the year for saves for Jack Davis. He gets his 171st career save. But that's going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. More videos coming up this weekend. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this series. For now, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. Affleck, 9916. Peace.